son. They're stamped out of the same tin.
Hey, Ella. I never guessed who I just met. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, it's, Howard Simpson, my investor. He collapsed right after you left. They just called me. He's dead. I'm on my way down to the hotel to see his wife.
I'm sorry.
Could you just hold me?
Excuse me, please. Ella? I got a call from Joe. It came as soon as I could. Are you all right?
Oh, sure. I lost my investor, my car. I'm sure things are over with Joe.
What do you mean?
I mean, I just don't think guys feel like hanging around women with exploding cars like they used to.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Where is he, Ella?
He made sure I was all right. He called the police. Got this blank look on his face, and he said he had something to do.
I'm sure Joe will tell you himself one day, Ella. But, well, I'm afraid all of this might have stirred up some pretty tough memories.
Thanks for seeing me. I've been driving around all night. Higgins let me in.
You're welcome anytime.
You know, not too long ago, there was a woman. And we were very much in love. She died. I think she died for the same reason that your wife did. Because a man wanted a car. Tonight, someone tried to kill Ella.
Garrett Berlin.
I don't know. What I do know is I can't go on agonizing over the lives of people I love.
But what man doesn't, Joe? Look, maybe you're loved because you fight for what you believe in. My own tragedy was mistaking the loss of one battle for the entire war.
How are you supposed to know? How do you make that call?
I'll ask you the question that haunts me. If you could go back, knowing what you know, would you have given them the car to have her alive? Come on, Joe. The machine for the woman. Choose.
A woman, of course. Good thing to have her back. How long before the pain of losing your wife went away?
I'll let you know when it does.
My pal at the morgue copied the coroner's report. Howard Simpson did not die of a heart attack. He died of fugu poisoning.
Fugu.
Fugu, a blowfish with a toxic liver. They serve it at sushi bars. The chef's got to prepare it just right or sayonara. The toxin was injected into his shoulder. Also, I perused the Metropol file on Ella Keats.
They have a file on her?
Routine after crime reports gives him a little history of the victim. Ella was an orphan. She was placed in her first foster home as an infant about the same time Preston Baxley lost his wife.
Yeah, so?
She came with a trust fund connected to a Jack Suber, who was and still is a vice president at Berlin Petroleum.
Where are you going with this?
I checked the old Metropol dispatch reports on the night Baxley Motors went up. Jack Suber reported the explosion. He was there.
Baxley's wife was 8 months pregnant. What if somehow the child survived?
Hold on, are you saying Ella's Baxley's daughter?
Better go see her.
So, Mr. New close personal friend of Preston Baxley, can you get me a ride in this car?
Don't lie to me, damn it. You tried to kill Ella Keats last night.
Jack, I think your mind is finally gone. Rest is the answer.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I accept your resignation. Don't worry, you can sign it later. And given your history here at the firm, I'd think twice about going to Metropole. Sorry, no gold watch.
Go to hell.
I'll save you a seat, Jack. Listen, I want to make sure he has all the time he needs to clear out his office, huh? Then turn him into fish food.
I want to talk to you.
Perfect timing. Welcome. May I get you some coffee? Maybe decaf? No? Travis, will you excuse us, please? So, have you changed your mind about my proposal?
You are crazy. I will not be intimidated by your cheap terrorist tricks.
Excuse me?
You think I'm an idiot? Cars don't just explode in my driveway, Berlin.
If you believe that I've resorted to terrorism to get you to see my point of view, you're mistaken. Now, if we're talking about terms...
There are no terms. And this isn't about money. I am not going to sell my patent for any price. But that's something I know you can't understand.
You know what I think? I think that we should reopen negotiations. Please, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable, Miss Keats.
Sit.
Hello, Jack. Long time.
Baxley?
Your old business partner, Jonathan Berlin, was lucky. After you two turned me into a living corpse, Jonathan only had to go on a couple of years before that stroke put him in the ground. But you, Jack, how did you survive the weight of all those secrets, all that time?
Baxley, there's something you should know.
Ah, yes. Confession's good for what's left of your soul.
The night you destroyed the factory, your wife called me. She was desperate. Afraid you were going off the deep end. And she knew Jonathan wouldn't bargain, so she wanted to work something out for you, a way to preserve your dignity. I agreed to meet her. The factory was already burning when I got there, so took your wife to our company doctor. He couldn't save her. He saved your child.
My baby's alive.
I paid off the doctors, the ambulance drivers. I didn't want anything traced back to Berlin Petroleum.
Well, where is she? What happened to her?
Well, I put her through foster homes. Arranged for everything that she could ever want.
Jack, where is she? What's her name?
How do I find her?
Jack, who is she? Oh, what's her name?
Let's take a walk, dead man.
When it comes to great tasting Eggo waffles, nobody likes them more than Dan Marley, except maybe his longtime rival, B.J. Armstrong. Dan knows BJ loves that golden Eggo crispness. BJ knows Dan loves that delicious Eggo taste. Only thing they didn't know was how much Marty Dawson loves him.
Hey, there go my Eggo.
Eggo waffles, the part of a good breakfast that's just too much fun to let go.
Looking for this?
Excuse me, think all bathroom tissues are the same?
Excuse what?
What was the question?
You're not for real, are you?
They're all the same. Tissue is tissue.
You obviously haven't tried Charmin Ultra.
Okay, it's a little
It's
softer.
really like cushier.
In fact, it's maybe a lot softer.
It's fatter.
Charmin Ultra is so much thicker, it would take 75 more sheets of the next leading national brand to be just as thick.
So we were wrong.
This
I
is great.
see. This
Really?
is good stuff.
Every time. We like it.
Softer, thicker. Charmin Ultra.
Can we keep this?
Look for Charmin Ultra in the new blue package.
There's something scary hiding behind my shower curtain. Grungy mildew stains and dingy soap scum, too. I'm tired of using two products to get my tiles really clean.
Presenting Vanish Mildew Plus with Bleach Plus powerful cleaners. It quickly removes mildew stains with bleach. Plus, it has more cleaning agents than Tilex Mildew Remover to break up soap scum, so it cleans soap scum better.
Now it's safe to go back in the shower again.
Now get free Vanish drop-ins at checkout. See Sunday's paper for coupons and details from S.C. Johnson Wax.
Because when they run late, you run late.
Minute recipes.
Because she won't want to leave till she gets it right.
Recipes are recipes you make in 30 minutes or less.
Because there's only 10 more minutes of daylight.
For delicious meals like skillet chicken and rice Devon.
Just look on the back of the box. Because you can only get recipes from Minute Rice.
Minute recipes. Great meals for the time you have.
Try Minute Instant Whole Grain Brown Rice for a great tasting alternative.
Just when you thought it was safe to go into your backyard,
Something real weird's going on.
they've come for a little scare.
Away these local boys.
A little fun.
They're under the ground.
A little lunch.
Eat this.
Kevin Bacon, Reba McEntire, Fred Ward.
We could get in People magazine.
Tremors, NBC next. Tonight, Jay's got a really big show.
They're not the Beatles.
No, but he's got Rush Limbaugh and Anne Margaret. Then Conan's got Ben Stiller and Frasier's Perry Gilpin. NBC tonight.
Thinking of getting high? You better know what you're jumping into.
Come in, come in. Mr. Baxley, it is an honor to meet you, sir. Your work was some of the best my father ever destroyed.
Well, at least you're more truthful than your old man.
Thank you.
You all right, Miss Keats?
Fine for the moment.
You two know each other?
We met. What do you want from her?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe her battery design?
Give it to him.
What?
Give it to him.
How can you, of all people, ask me to sell out?
Look, I lost my wife because of my ideals. I just found out I have a daughter I've never seen because of my stubbornness. Lost everything I had. If you don't cooperate, you'll lose everything you have.
I'm sorry. I can't give it to him.
Are you aware of what just happened in the garage? Hmm? Then you should understand. Give me her address. With the prototype and the plans, I'll duplicate her battery for you.
What makes you think you can duplicate it so easily?
I doubt the theory's all that difficult.
Oh, really? Then how come no one else has done it before?
Hey, kids, come on, knock it off. All right, Baxley. You make me the battery, and I'll let her go.
If I do this for you, you'll never bother her again, or I'll mention what happened in that garage. Also, I want to see every piece of paper Jack Suber scribbled on. He knew where to find my daughter.
John? Be back in an hour. 1 hour.
Preston, what's going on? Where are you taking Ellen's battery?
To Garrett Berlin.
You can't do that.
Step aside, Joe.
No.
You may be younger, but I promise you, I'm gonna make this hurt.
Wait a minute, will you listen? I think your child may have survived the explosion.
How the hell did you know that? I just found out from Jack Suber before he was shot. Look, I think Berlin can help me find my daughter. All he wants is this battery.
Guys like Berlin never stop wanting, so what?
I have to find my daughter, Joe. I can't lose her again, and you have a stake in this too, my friend. Berlin has Ella tied to a chair in his office. I had to make a deal with him.
And the battery was the price.
She wouldn't give in. She's stubborn as I was. Look, I've got to get back. Now, this is your last warning. Get out of my way.
Wait a minute. She's as stubborn as you are because she's your daughter. That's what I came here to tell her. Ella Keats is your daughter.
What the hell do we do now?
We're gonna give him what he wants.
You just made it, old man. Come on.
Now, you release her. And then show me where Suber kept his files.
I'm afraid that doesn't fit into my plans, Baxley. See, I've decided to have my own engineers dissect the information. It may take a little more time, but given the security factors, it's worth it.
Berlin, you untie her right now. Now.
You can't shoot me.
I can.
I know you don't want to do that.
I do.
Okay. Just take it easy, huh? Relax. Just take it easy. All right. And you're shaking, don't you? Okay, look, see? Okay, see? It's one, huh? Come on. You're a businessman, not a gunman. Here. Come on. There, see? Oh. A slight miscalculation on your part. We'll snap her neck in a second. Would you like to see that?
Keep talking, Berlin.
Kind.
Make yourself a nice, tight noose.
You are so out of touch, old man. You see, doing business these days is like waging war. Soldiers fall.
Like Howard Simpson?
He wasn't smart enough to dodge the bullet.
And Jack Suber.
Neither was he. Neither were you.
He's smart. Lots of targets in the room.
Good. Okay, Travis. A couple of competitors just broke into Berlin Petroleum in an attempt at industrial espionage. Fortunately, they were shot by our security men.
Look out! Drop it! Everybody drop it!
Don't hit me!
Joe! Berlin. I should have seen it the first time we met. You have your mother's eyes.
How would you know that? My mother died when I was born.
You're my daughter, Ella. I'm your father.
out. It's gonna blow.
Looks like Berlin Petroleum just went dry.
It's been like a strange dream, Joe. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to always wonder who my real parents might be. But Preston Baxley,
For his second life, he's a pretty remarkable guy. Help me take a look at who I am.
you like what you see?
Yeah.
So do I. So put it there.
Please forgive me. This is so embarrassing. I've got to get used to this father thing. Well, at least one of my daughter's suitors meets with my approval.
I just spoke to Frankie. He was at the courthouse when they indicted Berlin and his hitmen. And I quote, "Can I tell you something? It's going to take an abacus the size of the Ritz to add up the years those goons are going to pull."
Ella, I saw Howard Simpson's widow this morning. She wants to carry on his work and fund us.
Us?
Yeah, she's an old fan of mine. So when I told her you needed my help...
Wait, who said I needed your help?
This is a major undertaking. You need someone with my knowledge to spearhead the research.
No, if anybody is going to spearhead this research, it's going to be me. Now, if you want to assist me, that's fine.
Ella, I'll clear later. I feel like I'm having a conversation with myself 30 years ago. I ran a company with over 300 employees. You can assist me.
What are you going to teach me? You have been out counting the cacti for the past 30 years. You want to work, you work.
See a family resemblance.